back in this motherfucking. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get turned this motherfucking shit.
Travel all across the world just to meet her. Got me on a flight. I gotta see her. Travel all across the world just to meet her. Travel to LA, then into the Bay. Then we go to space, girl. Anytime or place. If you want that nigga, ain't gotta wait. That's what I call a day. Yeah. We can make a family, then turn it up. You can be my other half. I pour you up. Please don't get the wrong idea. You gotta know. Focus on that future, cause don't see no cross, girl. Like it's fucking space. I'ma hit it from the back. You can hear a rat tat in the booty with a fat head. You got my back, I got yours. You gotta listen to no choices. Daddy tell you from the floor. Oh, slipping right and making place. I just space people take a see the face. Oh, are you ready for the ride of your life? So don't be so hesitant. Girl, no, you haven't said. It's like God is restaurant. Like car wise we ran. I hope that's not true. Girl, yeah, I love you. Just say, hey, I owe you. This world knows I flew away.
Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? This motherfucking shit. But yeah, how we feeling? You know what day? I don't know what day. What day is Sunday? Yeah, how we feeling this fine Sunday and this motherfucking shit? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, make sure go my shit. Make sure we go live and direct. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. What are you eating for your spiritual food for thought? You know what I'm saying. What are you eating for your spiritual food for your mind? You know what I'm saying? What I mean, we can get this shit going. Because all that shit is important. All that shit is important. You know what I'm saying? Because on some real shit, your spirit your spirit creates these things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your spirit creates these things. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it confused. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get lost thinking, oh shit, how should I have some sort of relativity within myself and know where what I'm eating for my spiritual food for thought. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, make sure we are we good. I don't know how it looks blurry, but maybe it's my end. Let me put the thing up the thingy. Oh yeah, it's just my end. Shit, shit. But yeah, okay, yeah, so we get this motherfucking shit. But yeah, that's kind of like your spiritual food for thought is motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like your spirit creates these things. So when you know what you're eating, it's good to know what you're intaking too, because these things become your realm of what you create for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in that space of knowing have some sort of balance within yourself, you're more seeing where things relate to your outcomes and your ways of experiencing life. You know what I'm saying? We lagging this motherfucking shit. Experiencing life in this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you want to be a person where you're understanding these things and having a right starting point to where whatever you're doing, you know that the following has to be based on what you pour out within yourself to have some sort of uh, creative spark within yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that creative spark you have within yourself will lead you balanced in all scenarios because you'll know how to have some sort of creation and all types of mutations and evolutions within yourself. You're going within yourself travels, doing it with, creating from the inside out, having some sort of awareness where you remember these things. So I don't know. Hold on, let me just make sure because I don't know if it's my end. Oh, it is my shit. Hold on. But yeah, I don't know my shit's off. But yeah, you may not have some sort of creation in your types of how you see something, and like you want to be a special way you understand these things. So when you understand these things, the whole purpose is to have some sort of balance within yourself. So you're creating a foundation for yourself to fulfill it. Dwells upon what creates your realm of reality is what you spiritually swim in. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're spiritually swimming in becomes the way of how your space is being perceived. You know what I'm saying? Make sure look good. Make sure how long you're lagging. I don't lagging at all. All right, yeah. So that's why it's good to know have these things correlated within yourself and see where these things is coming from. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Putting certain things out there help you within a space on where the things you're going upon, the things you're creating. If you don't know, if you don't do shadow work within yourself, and see what your delusions may be, you may get lost in the sauce and start reflecting your bullshit onto others, thinking they're seeing something from the same perception you are, and if you don't you may not understand it. It's just it's what's going on just in the spiritual realm. You're eating all the bullshit food for thought that you shouldn't be eating, but you're in a space where you feel like it's you want to derive some sort of information out of that, and you don't want to jump the ball too fast within those scenarios. You want to see where things is coming from first at an all around scenario. You know what I'm saying? Because the all around scenario leads you to become more protective or certain things that you know you should be aware of no matter what, because that awareness helps you within the scenario on where if you know what you're picking up from the puzzle that you left from your previous experiences, you know that whole point is to carry on where you finished, for carry on where you started, where you finished, you started off. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that. So you carry whatever you started off. You're kind of going within the mission on where things lead to within wherever you're coming, wherever you're being at as a spirit. You know wherever things lead to. You're going off that scenario where you're helping others and yourself create some sort of expansion within each other's have even each other's just being ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we create sort of expansion of that shit just being yourself. It's beautiful because that experience is a space on where you are the spiritual practitioner in that scenario. And once you have that spiritual practitioner vibe to yourself, not vibe, but that spiritual practitioner information within yourself, because these are all forms of information you have to know you have within yourself, and it's all within you, not what you're going searching out. You know what I'm saying? What I say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go to it, but what I say, you're still looking for the angel searching for your bright star. You know what I'm saying? Because you you gotta be the stars to be bright to searching for those angels, those angles. So you know what I'm saying? Don't go too far with it, but just know how to create those things within yourself. So when you go searching for those things, you know it's within you you're searching and not within the external. It's the internal first. You know, the internal is what matters first. Okay. So we know the internal is what matters first. You'll be aware of all scenarios where shit leads to. So when you're kicking your feet up and laying back through your creativity, you have that time to be at peace within yourself, because you know the peace you're having within yourself is dwelled upon what you've created in that spiritual information form. You say those forms of nations. You know what I'm saying? And those forms of nations help you within the area where if you don't know how to be at all places at all times, aka having the spiritual awareness to see where something's coming off from that area, from that idea, that you will never know where you're supposed to be at as a spirit for you to be some sort of prejudiced person trying to play the role of all things. I might have to shut the Wi-Fi. Oh shit! All right, check 1 2. Are we good? God damn. But yeah, I kind of lost my point. But fuck it, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know. You can never be your full potential if you don't try within yourself. You know what I'm saying? It takes for you to try at least to expand out of that scenario. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be at your full potential first in that scenario. You know what I'm saying? So when you're at your full potential, you know where things lead to. You know what I'm saying? And it starts off with you having the will to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, this shit guy go. This shit bomb. Man, bomb as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, if I was bombing right there, oh shit. But yeah, it's like, you know, I'm trying to contain. But yeah, it's like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Know where to start from, because you never know if you don't know where to start. If you gotta be the space where you're you're just strictly working for God in all scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not strictly working for God in all of your scenarios, then you won't have a scenario to even work with, because you'll be on some bullshit on where you're trying to maintain a status quo within what the world tells you is a status quo. But if you don't understand to reach for the if you don't understand you don't gotta reach for the stars, because you already are the star that you're trying to reach for, then you know it's all it takes you to have some sort of information within yourself to know where to balance from, to know where to maintain a certain objectivity in a subjective world. And then you do the reverse thinking, have some sort of subjectivity, but well, I'm not go that far with y'all, because I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. But you know what I'm saying. You reverse think. You have some sort of subjectivity and objectivity as well. This world is ruled by objects. Motherfuckers go, oh, this is, you don't have this money, if you don't have this car, if you don't have this shit. But with the subjectivity is what you create, what you can make this the powerful information out of that info. So whatever you're in that spiritual space, making that spiritual information within yourself is how you dwell upon the actual currency in that realm of reality. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how you see things out of from your perception, real shit. So you just gotta be aware of these things, because these things trickle down fast. It's like a fast trickling system. You know what I'm saying? And that trickle system, you see, it plays out within a space on where, see, it you won't you have to be a space on where you're spotting it at all times. So you don't let it go too far. You don't let it go too left. You don't let it go too right. You don't let it go too up. You don't let it go too down. You gotta keep it within yourself. So that best example I can give with y'all is like, when you're at a basketball court and you're shooting a free throw, and you can't shoot too left because you miss. You can't shoot too right. You miss. You can't shoot too high. You hit the backboard. You can't shoot too low. You airball. So it's like, to keep that equilibrium within yourself, to know how to objectively make that subjective space and then do that shit reverse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you know how to create some sort of formation within that plantation, because that plantation is what you within your esoteric spiritual soul tribe came forth with to create that information within that expansion contraction element, and not element but information, and that element is what you create out of those infos. The element wouldn't be there without you create the information first. That's why we have the fire, water, air, earth elements, but those wouldn't be a thing without us creating the information first. So the information would be the zodiac sign, the first to the 12th house. Then we can talk about okay, the fire, this and that and this and blah 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 blah. But we understand these things, where these things are coming from, because we know where we're at a relatable space to where we create these kind of uh, informations to where these things lead to us to have a certain idea within our constructivity, our construction, special words, whatever you, special characteristics, informations, vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like it's like when you're in that space, the words become less there, and it's more the vibration, and the vibration is what's more. It's what's mostly felt. You know what I'm saying? But now this word is lost, so I don't think y'all will even get to that space, to be honest. Because the way this world is, it's like motherfuckers don't want to learn. Motherfuckers want to be lazy to themselves and not get spiritual. The motherfuckers want to be a special where, see, in the spiritual realm, they're lazy as fuck because they don't want to expand their minds. In the physical realm, they may be doing they may doing the most goddamn, they may doing the utmost most work. Like they may exercise, they may uh play, they may go swimming, they may do all types of things, even swimming in the wintertime. Like it's like, you know how the white people, little crazy ass white people be when they go swimming in the middle of wintertime. Oh shit. But they may do all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, not to say these things is wrong, because we all have something that what's good for you may not be good for me. What's good for him, what might not be good for her, what's good for her might not be good for him. So it's like a thing we try to create within each other. But if you don't understand where these things is kind of deriving from, then you won't be in information of where these things kind of pinpoint where you're at a certain area. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why, like I said, don't be so quick to judge an individual of what they do, but also be aware that no matter what they're into that in that space because of what they've been brought up, or what they've kind of information they've kind of seen, or they've been dealt with of how to deal with a situation. So you might tell a white boy, why you going swimming in the middle of winter time? They'll tell you, oh, my family, we it's like a thing, we do this stuff, like we're used to that stuff, like we try to see who, but it's like, and you know what I'm saying, it's like, oh, they fuck around, we climb the highest the construction buildings, and my dad does this, and we're into that stuff. It's like we got adrenaline rushes. If I said right, adrenaline rushes. And oh shit, you can't tell them no. It's like, okay, if they like it, I love it. But that's what's good for him might not be good for me. So it's like, you gotta understand what's good for each other may not be good for the next person. So you gotta understand where these things are actually deriving from a certain space. First of all, no matter what, you know what I'm saying. And no, and don't think to yourself one bit that individuals gonna do it like this because of how they're seeing it play out within. Nah, you gotta let an individual be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it be simple shit like that. Um, y'all see I got the swirl, the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? When the sun is about to fall, or when the sun is rising, it's looking like a goldish spectrum. You know what I'm saying? You got that. Yeah, he's like walk. It's like I'm royalty wherever I go. So wherever I go, I'm royalty. You know what I'm saying? So I know that little shit. It's felt. Even though no one sees it how I see it, I see it in my mind how I see it. So that's how I'm envisioning that. You know what I'm saying? But it plays out where when you're in that royalty space for that long mass time, you can't just be there and think to yourself, okay, I'm gonna do it. No, you gotta be there you get like motherfuckers gotta know you, like respect, like, oh shit, this is okay, because you can't just be there like, oh, I got this royal gem, let me take it back to my space and be a demon and show everybody else that I'm not a demon and I can do it like this, and worship me, like, oh hell no, what the fuck is that, like, nigga, you gotta get your back smacked in the back of your neck. What the fuck you doing? punch you in your ass. The fuck you doing? Because you ain't thinking right. You ain't going to Planet Fitness the right way within your mind. You know what I'm saying? You're not letting that shit. You're not like boxing shit. You're just going all over the place because you think, oh, it's just the right thing to do. The real the thing to, like, when you're in that royalty space, it's kind of like, um but it's like you want to know where things lead to first. You know what I'm saying? And this coffee guy, I ain't gonna lie, I'm on it. Up here, I'm trying, because you know what I'm saying, I'm a Gemini, so when I relay information, I don't try to be all over the place, but I'm a Gemini, my moon sign, so it's like I try, and Taurus sun, so I may seem dry, but then my Aries kind of talks a lot, so my Gemini, the wife, Taurus, the husband. So my wife talks a lot. My husband tries to be dry and practical and relatable. So let me use my Taurus right now. So then I go too overboard. You know what I'm saying? But in a nutshell, you want to know where things is leading to for you to even be in a space of where things happen for that certain purpose. You know what I'm saying? So that certain purpose, whatever you're going through, now you know, okay, for me to be in this royalty space, I gotta know this royalty family in general. So I'm a royal family myself. So if you don't know that, then you won't know nothing about yourself. When you understand your royalty, then you wear, you even the shit you wear, you won't walk on what you don't walk on whatever everybody else be walking on. You be walking on gold and shit like that, and gold and silver and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? You walk on the shit that spirits get stuck in, and then them motherfuckers that you walk on shit like that. It's like it's deep. So once you know that, it's like you're in a higher space. So I got the gold and silver and shit. My shit it's like I'm royalty in the mind, and I don't get lost in no illusion, no light, and no false reality. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm creating all these realms of realities myself. Because I'm this powerful spirit. but but yeah, it's like it be shit like that, and it's like you want to know where things is headed to through your purpose of what you create within what makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing like it's like this in a way. It's like when you're having some sort of uh information, like when you're having some sort of information from an individual, and you're eating that spiritual esoteric currency, then it's like you don't know, like I said, you don't want to totally go all the way with that because you don't know where that shit leads to. It's like when you just don't give a fuck and you're in your own world, because you know whatever, like if you know you're an atmosphere, then you know what you're into, the world has to be into, because they wouldn't be into that without that atmospherical being. You know what I'm saying? So when you're an atmosphere, the things you kick, individuals have to respect that no matter what, because you may look goofy, like now you can be wearing, like, it don't matter, like we can do whatever the fuck you, but in your mind you don't think it's like that. Your mind, you really think, no, I'm this character because this is how I feel, this is how I think, this is how, so I am, so therefore I think. It's not I think therefore I am, it's I am, I'm this, now I can think. Because when you think first then say I am, you think you're something, then saying you're in that creature, and you don't know what that creature, if that creature was a negative or a positive creature for your spiritual family, your soul group, and your spiritual travels. You don't know where that creature came from. When you're in that I am, then you can think, because now when you know who you are, you can think of all the imaginations and creativities that came out from that creature that you created yourself, that ghost you created for yourself. And then it becomes all things of reality of what things happen to be down here. So it's like shit like that in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's good. Like, trust me, it's good to know where you're at at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know where you're at the moment, you know what I'm saying. At the moment, it can change. You gotta be aware of that. It can change at any moment. So you can be like spirit in the spiritual realm. You can be in a space of where you're not. You may not you may not have faith in yourself. This is where you can't derive on the faith aspect. You gotta know, like, okay, this is how I'm gonna do it because this is how like this is for example, let's say you're in a sunken place, right? Let's say you got because motherfucker you just quit your you just got fired from your job and now you're in a second place. First of all, you instead of you going through the trains of thoughts that oh shit it's because of this dude or it's because of this chick and she talked too much and he talked too much and they hated me and this and that, oh I hate them, I'll never come back, and now you're in second place. That's where it leads to. But you got to be aware that those ways of thinking was created from somebody else's way of how they wanted things to happen. So it's like when you understand that, it's kind of I don't want to get too far within that, but you should have your own mind to know where that leads to. You know what I'm saying? So when you see what that leads to, you'll be in a special way like you understand. Okay, then let me not go too far with these energies and know where they're coming from that starting point. So when I see it from that starting point, I can have my own starting point to what makes me feel comfortable to what I can relate a certain information within myself to be at a way better place in my life than that uh, sunken ass place because of how I had to feel because of that if that idea is somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be simple shit like that. Motherfuckers may not be aware, but you gotta be aware of things like that. Read your motherfucking shit. But yeah, okay. But yeah, motherfucker, it's deep, and you don't know it. You get lost in the sauce, and you won't be found. You won't be nowhere, and you won't be found. So you don't want to be nowhere, and you don't want to be found. You don't want to be not be found. You want to be in a space of where you're understanding where to be at, because the space you're at is where all spirits want to be at, because your vibe is the shit. You know how to create some mean ass atmosphere, some dope ass, some cold ass atmosphere, some motherfuckers like, oh shit, this is dope. I fuck with this shit. No motherfucker is this, and then you create some certain creatures that motherfuckers they never seen before, and it's like you become like the shit in that realm of reality. You become like the god in that realm of reality because you what you created is some different shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you create that certain different shit, you're in a space where you're understanding all types of shifts you create and all types of timelines within yourself, within understanding your spiritual travels of how far. Now that's where you see how your spiritual age is. This is how you see your spiritual age in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? um, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we'll tell ourselves like, oh shit, I'm a big spirit, but then you be a small ass spirit. You can't even handle some phone puny ass someone's puny ass mind state of how they see about you. You might think, oh, I'm a big spirit, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a powerful spirit. Motherfucker tells you, nigga, shut your ass up. You bet you're in a second place. Nigga, like how the fuck you a powerful spirit and you let a motherfuckers tell you, oh, this is nigga, you ain't that, you ain't this, you ain't that, nigga, you ain't shit, and you're back in a sunken place and you're like, oh shit, I am not shit. You're right, I ain't shit. And it's like so you can't be a powerful spirit if you get if you get uh knocked out your mind body back into your physical form to be in a space of where oh shit I this is not it. It's not it, chief. I don't want to be seen in this light. I know I was gonna be seen in this light. I thought I was gonna be seen in this light because I don't want to fall. I don't want to be upheld in this information like Lucifer, and I want to be held in this. And I don't want to fall. I want to be in a space like this. And I don't want motherfuckers to see me like this, getting lost in your imaginations, and not understanding, nigga, all things must fall. All things, what goes up must come down. So, if you understand what goes, except just sparks, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just talking for you, y'all. If y'all, you know what I'm saying. What goes up must come down. So you gotta understand where things lead to, and see you gotta be a space where you're you're understanding that you know what I'm saying. Um, you like the things you put out is what you get. So when you understand that, like things you're spiritually aware of, spiritually aware and is what you get. If you're spiritually aware and a high, if I'm not fuck that word high and low and but it's really expansion contraction. But if you're really in an expanded space and you're in a what's a prosperity space in a beautiful space, then you should have that will to relay that. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of like in that way. But see now when you're understanding how to not get lost in someone's out, like when you like spiritual food for thought, not get lost in somebody's idea. See, when you're eating that spiritual food for thought, you want to be in a space of where the shit you're eating is your fruits of you what you create. Your fruits is what you create instead of you having to create some sort of other information, some sort of other fruit that you tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna create this fruit, but let me create this fruit too, and let me put it in, let me give it to myself because this fruit right here I'm creating the double layers. I'm creating. You think creating some? Do you think you're creating some sweet esoteric tooth? This is some esoteric diabetes. You fuck around and get diabetic in that realm. Yo! Oh my god! I mean, you fuck around and get diabetic in that realm. It's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like nigga, you fuck around and find out. You know, you see, y'all see that meme? The more you fuck around, the more you the more you fuck around, the more you find out. It's literally gonna be that shit for you, but you won't see it that way. You'll think to yourself, oh, it's not that. It's me actually uh uh creating some sort of other thing, and there's this, and then now I'm getting no. You're really just fucking around and finding out. You're getting lost in your own mind. That's what's really going on. You don't want to get lost in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it be shit like that. Um, and when you get lost in your own mind, you can't decipher certain things because you're already lost in your own illusions. You know what I'm saying? Your own. Not only is it false, but it's also an illusion. So you're lost in double layers, and it's like, oh shit, what the fuck am I? Go the fuck do I get myself into? And it's gonna take you some time to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? If you ever get out of that, but you want to know that. See, you can't be in a space where you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is just that shit ain't real. And you just talking. You might tell me all that. You just talking. You know what you're talking about. All right. See, but anytime an angel tells you some shit, listen, we've been in all types of realms of realities in all types of ways. So don't think we don't like it. We just trying to help. Like I be helping other angels too. It's like nigga, it's like nigga, it be shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anytime I see a human, it's like y'all get grace. But see, when y'all take your frustrations on an angel, that's where the angel has no what's that word I'm looking for? Power over that. That's on y'all volition because the angel didn't have no part in that or even play no part in that. So when y'all play a certain role within that angel's life, trying to play God, y'all get tear down from the inside out. You would have thought, oh, you see it coming, but you don't, and it's deep because you'll fuck around with that angel forever and not understand what the fuck am I even do. You start to think like, oh nah, this shit can't be, but you're really just getting lost in your own mind, and you're just really hurting yourself. So let's say you fucked around and did some chaotic shit to that angel, like some transformation, like fuck around, nigga, nigga. Oh shit, you fucking then you got something coming for you, and it's not the angel, it's what you created in your mind, and then you get lost in that as trap. So it'll be shit like that, and see we going through shit, so you gotta understand these things. We gotta understand like I I just never understand why y'all mess with powerful spirits knowing damn well you're just hurting yourself. I really never knew that. Like shit like making Bibles, shit like making like shows and movies and see and indoctrinate. I can't even say a word. And putting shit in our mind, retarded shit that's not even in reality. So indoctrinating and indoctrinating. Oh, they're indoctrinating us and people and God's children and my humans at a stupid at a time that shouldn't even be happening. That's where y'all kind of dropped the ball because whatever y'all thought was happening, y'all really like see whatever happens to them, whatever hell you go into. Let's say you get out of that hell, you gotta go through that motherfucker's hell that you indoctrinated, and then you this one that made you indoctrinated in the Bible. from the end of this one. It's like, how the fuck you ever gonna get out of that? What the fuck? How the fuck you ever gonna get out of that? You messing with too much shit. Now I understand if it's like some shit where you tell like let's say you never got your shit going. You only told a certain group of people that, and you indoctrinated them in a false way. Like you told them, oh, it's this and that, and do see it like this, and they're whole like they've seen it like that. Let's say you die, and then you go into that world that you thought was helping, that you thought was fucking with their minds and helping. See, what's really gonna happen is that you're gonna be in that world of where you'll be doing the same thing, thinking you're telling them to do some certain thing, and then let's say you finally snap out of, oh, this shit can't be real. Then you finally snap out of that illusion, and then you get sucked back into them because their mind, they make, if they're still alive, they be like, they always think about you and they uphill that thought, and it's like, oh, I didn't want y'all to, oh shit, what the fuck, and then you're going through their world until they die. Then after they gotta, it's like, then you got an endless cycle within how they get trapped in their hell, and then they always come think of you because they thought you were helping them out when you tell them, oh, do this, do that. It's kind of like when a parent tells their child to, like, and it's kind of, it's like kind of like an abusive parent telling the child to do something, oh, this and that and da. It's like, it's kind of that in that way. So it's deep. It's deep. So that's gonna take a long time to get out of that. So it's like, but that's on a light scale. Let's say, but y'all doing it in the all high, the fucking, the whole world. Nigga, whew, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Whatever y'all were eating for your spiritual thought, food for thought, wasn't what you thought it was. No puns intended. No puns intended. Whatever, I'm gonna say it one more time. Whatever y'all were eating for your spiritual thought wasn't what y'all thought it. I'm gonna say that one more time. Whatever y'all were eating for your spiritual thought wasn't what y'all thought it. Cause bitches are thoughts. Cause thoughts are a bitch. A feeling lost in a masculine. So you were in a feeling lost in your masculine. Talking about women can't preach. Now you understand. Oh shit, I'm actually the woman preaching because I'm doing it in the mind first. Oh shit, I gotta get fall. Hell no, yeah. Now you see. So it's deep. It's deep. It's deep. You gotta know how to see shit. Cause motherfuckers don't know how to see shit, and see. You gotta, like, listen. You gotta be a spirit that knows where things is happening, where things is deriving from, where things lead to, where things, like you know what I'm saying. You gotta know what you gotta speak in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not in that shit, you'll be thinking that something is this, and you want to you it's like you just don't understand. You just don't get it. You just won't get it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get strictly on. Alright, boom. We good. But yeah, you just don't get it. And if you don't get it, now good luck. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Back to the, yeah. What are you are you eating for your spiritual food? Yeah. What are you eating for your, so what are you eating for your spiritual food for thought? You know, so I thought I said what you are eating for your spiritual food for thought, but it's what are you, the same thing. Who cares? But what are you eating for your spiritual food of thought? You know what I'm saying? Is it bullshit or is it good shit? You know what I'm saying? Bullshit is from a bull. Good shit is what you create. Oh, I got some good shit. You know what I'm saying? What is grandma? Shouts out grandma. Some good shit. Shouts out grandma. This motherfucking shit. Shouts out grandma. This motherfucking some good shit. You know what I'm saying? It's some good shit. I'm gonna take a sip of that. Some good shit. But yeah, yeah, my nigga. See, you gotta be aware. You gotta be a wise spirit. You gotta know what you're seeing. You gotta know what you're being aware of and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because the things you like I said, things you eat is what you become. And so you eating a whole bunch of things that you know doesn't help you, doesn't help you in any way possible, and then you know, okay, this is what you're gonna become. So that's why even in the physical, like let's say we bring it down to the physical. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you like to eat pig, and there's always a both an equilibrium, good and bad to everything. So the good would be you'll probably know how to materialize quicker, easier, like money and shit. Because pigs be in the mud, money. You know, so you gotta be. You know, what's that? What they say about pig? What they say about people that be pigs? Oh, you money hungry. You know what I'm saying? You a pig. You all that shit. Yeah, money. So it's all about it's all about the cash, all about the money. So you become a Mr. Krabs. You ordering the Krusty Krab. So you're in a good section of it. So you become about that bread. Let's say you're in a negative, then you gotta deal with all that bullshit that you ate, knowing damn well that shit, whether it tastes good or whether it tastes good or it didn't, you ate all that food, and now you feel full, and now you feel sluggish, and now you feeling how that pig felt when it was slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing. You gotta know how to kill. Like when you kill animals and you slaughter them, and it's just in any way, you're not even doing no spiritual esoteric baptism towards them. That you just straight slaughter them and killing them. And that's what that's what you're eating. You're not eating the actual. So you won't get full. You'll have to keep eating and eating and eating and eating until you're like, oh shit, this is getting boring. Like I'm not even full. I'm not full anymore. So what the fuck am I doing? So it'll be shit like that. So when you're eating shit that shit that's been slaughtered, it's like they don't know nothing. All they know is like, oh shit, I'm about to get slaughtered. Okay, how let's see. Like I got to create a better shape and form for my next life. When I become a motherfucking human, now I know how to be more attributable to things. You know what I'm saying? Because if a human once a human kills an animal, that animal becomes a human because that human consciousness was the last thing that animal felt. So once that shit gets killed, that animal becomes that a more human that can withstand shit like all types of shit, no matter what, it can withstand it. So it'll be things like that. Like in that animal's human life, it might have got shot. That bullet might have bounced off of their forearm because they just built it. It's weird. It's weird shit like that. And that human may not understand. It's like the guys got shot, and they might not even be all muscular and big. They may say, oh yeah, the bullet wasn't strong enough, but it's really some shit where you just create a tougher vehicle, a tougher skin. So you may even, I don't want to speak about this, but we're just talking. So you may go through a car crash and it's like boom, and you go through that car crash and it's like uh yeah, you fuck around and you don't feel the pain. It's like, oh shit, and then you fuck around and it's like in your vehicle doesn't even go through that much damage. It's like because whatever your mind was on. It's like the mind is the first body, and the physical, and then whatever you're utilizing to create forms to emanate that reality becomes your realms of reality. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit good, man. I'm gonna get to the bottom too. Oh shit! Oh, oh, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm going like up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going like up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going like up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going like up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So it's like once you understand these things, it's like you're seeing where things lead to. You know what I'm saying? When you see where things lead to, it's like you're creating tougher mind states, tougher ways and how to go upon your next astral travels. So little do y'all know, y'all just experiencing shit right now is an astral travel in your own because you create a vehicle. You create a vehicle from the mind, create that form in the physical realm. Now whatever you're going through right now is now your astral travel form of how you come to that form of information to relay some sort of thing towards another individual. You know what I'm saying? So it be things like that. You got to know how to see certain things because if you don't, like, you'll probably think to yourself, oh, like Like, no, we only live once in YOLO and all that nonsense. It's like, God damn, you really that lost as a spirit? Then how the fuck you even become human? Like, I be talking to God, how the fuck these motherfuckers even become human? I be talking to God sometimes. Like, I know damn well you didn't create. Like, how the fuck these motherfuckers become human? That's like, how the fuck. So it be shit like that because the way they be thinking, it be so animalistic. It be like, there's no way. Like, how, they must have got lucky. They must have. That's how I see it. Like, there's no way. I can't see no other way. You know what I'm saying? I can't see no other way. I can't see no other way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it be simple shit like that. You know, I mean, I'm trying. I don't want to make. I'm trying to freestyle right now. I'm bullshit. I'm going to be in my computer's freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. Let me stick to the topic. You know what I'm saying? Because we about done with this lecture. But you know what I'm saying? I might go for 15 more minutes with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just you gotta know what you're looking at. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know what you're looking at, then you'll think to yourself like, "Damn, am I even looking at anything?" You probably look in the mirror, you probably don't even see yourself. You're like, "What the fuck am I even looking at this point? This can't be me. I can't be the motherfucker that's always motherfucking like talking on some shit that nigga, let me nah, fuck that shit. Like talking on some shit like I'm big shit, and in reality you can't be washing your mother's car. Like what the fuck? So it's like it's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You talking shit like you can't even clean your esoteric lawn. You can't clean your own lawn. Fucking shit like that. You can't even. What the fuck you talking about? Trying to talk big shit and you can't even. You probably working a job talking big shit like yeah guys, and it's this I'm this and that and in my hood or. And in my I don't we don't talk like that no more. Motherfuckers don't because we didn't change the people's mind states on the internet. But I'm just talking in general. These are just examples. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh shit, in my community or in my hood, you know, what I'm saying when we clean when we spray Windex on people's windows, we clean it all clean and then we clean all both sides and they give us mad money. It's like you probably and then they be lying straight to your face and then you go in that community and you ask them, yeah, the motherfuckers be cleaning your window and they tell what the fuck the nigga we talking and then they say, oh the nigga lying, oh hell nah. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this shit? It'd be simple shit like that. It'd be like it's like you know what I'm saying. We just gotta know how to see this shit because things and you know and the moon is in Gemini too. So this is my sign too. So this is perfect. You know what I'm saying because I'm gonna be talking a lot, in this motherfucking shit. And motherfuckers don't be knowing shit that on what they even be getting into. You know what I'm saying. So you gotta know what you're getting into. You gotta know what you're being aware, what you're creating, because everything you do right now is creating your next life. So it's either you create a heaven or you create a hell for yourself. Simple as that. And with this title, what are you eating for your spiritual food for thought? Things you eat for your spiritual food. You want to like I said, just like when you give fruit to God, you want to give the good shit to God. You don't want to give God no crap, no trash ass shit. So you gotta spit up. What the fuck is this shit? Hell no. Get the fuck off. You are a reprobate. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't trust me. Y'all don't want to go through that experience. If you even get to that space. For I don't know, motherfuckers don't even get to that space. But when the motherfuckers do, sometimes they be crashing out. They don't be trying to help. They don't be trying to help God. They be trying to take what God gave to them and try to bring it back to their trash ass people, places and things like friends and family, thinking you can share what God gave you to all your family. It's like hell, you can't do shit like that. You can't. You can't. You may have it. You may be in the spirit in the moment like, but this, I wanna express this because motherfuckers they don't if you don't understand it they'll understand it when I say it because I'm a you know what I'm saying it'd be shit like that. Look, they may understand it now, but once I put it in this sauce into it, how God created that, and then No, but then you don't, and that's how you're casting your pearls amongst swine. Motherfuckers take that, use God's energy, and don't know what to do with it, and then they trash it. It's like God be mad as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck, my nigga? What the fuck you giving your that shit? I just gave that to you for you. Why are you trying to give it to everybody else? So it'd be like shit like that. So it'd be like, oh hell no, like you don't want to be in the space. So if you even get there, for motherfuckers that know it that actually get there, y'all know what I'm talking about because we have the space that where we don't even let shit even fuck with our thing. It's like we gotta be like real soldiers for God at that moment. You know what I'm saying? That's why I created Star Pilot Slayer for God 1 and 2. Slayer for all possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Because I let God utilize me as however it wants to utilize me. And once it utilizes me for like I'm literally God's sword, and however God utilizes me, that's how I'm going upon shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you want to be God's sword. You don't want to be an actual sword you want to be God's sword because when God uses you, that's the shit. Like hell yeah, oh shit. You're like oh this is the shit because then you actually you be God's form of what it takes to do something because you know you can never be God, but you can you can always get the piece of that information, that piece of God to yourself. And once you want to get that piece of God to yourself, you keep that and you keep that tight. You don't let nobody disown that or things of that nature. Motherfuckers don't even know how to like motherfuckers be trying to get to that space. Motherfucker trash the council, the fuck around with the dirty ass shoes. They didn't even take a shower, wearing the same clothes from yesterday, coming into God's house talking about, hey God, where's my blessing? Hey God, yeah, my blessing. Where my blessing coming up yet? Oh, it's been a few weeks. Where my blessing at? Get your ass out of here! Oh shit! Oh yeah. What the fuck you get your ass like? What the fuck you even doing? Like I don't know what y'all humans like. I be seeing sometimes some humans be like, I be saying what the fuck what the fuck is this nigga doing? Why they even think like that? Who taught them like I be thinking I don't know I got the fuck I'll be stupid shit. I don't know why, but it just be it just and then motherfuckers like that don't be nothing but bullshit individuals in real life. In the physical, this plays out there's bullshit individuals. I'm gonna finish this coffee. But yeah, it just plays out and the real life they just become bullshit individuals. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they be having some sort of all types of ways on how to be a dumbass basically. And it's like and since they have certain books that they think is getting them to a certain space, they think they can have it this certain way and put God into a covenant and like that's all. And then God don't even allow that because that's why the angels begin trapped in in covenants, but we be getting out of it because we don't let it don't even like you know what I'm saying. But it's like it's like when the angel gets it's like we just it's like they be trying to doing it, but it's just they don't be doing shit. But it be shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like but yeah, motherfucking shit just be from it'd be crazy. But if you don't know how to see it, and you understand. You just want to say you a lot of y'all. I could be saying a lot of things, and y'all just won't understand it, cause and that's good. I keep it. I like it like that. Y'all don't have to understand what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to know what you don't even have to see me as real at this point. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just at this point, it's just like, am I just in your mind? Like the angel's always been. So like that, cause now it's different, but it's like you either gotta work with me or work against me. And when you work against me, this is where shit happens to fall within your uh way and how you see shit. If y'all go listen to my album Star Pilot Slayer, Star Pilot Slayer for God 2, specifically. When I'm talking to myself, and talking to all the children that disobeyed me, did me dirty, came out of my ball sacks, and now they try to play like they big shit. So now I gotta be the space. I gotta be pulling out pulling out more now. I can't be. I gotta stop pulling out. I can't just be busting nuts into all any creatures. So I got like Star Pilot say it's like me learning from that mistake too. All types of shit. So it's like motherfucker, like it's like you gotta see, you gotta understand where shit is happening. You can't get lost. You can't just be thinking you're some shit when angels is down here, and when the angels down here, everything you think, everything you feel, everything you thought was all in your mind, was all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now the angel can and the angel can come down here and tell y'all how shit really is. You know what I'm saying? And when you understand how shit really is, then you get with the program real fast. But if you don't want to get with the program, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever whatever I say goes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I say goes. You know what I'm saying? And y'all will respect me. Y'all will respect that. If y'all want to respect that, then go to hell. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, I don't see anybody in this world going to that world that we should all be as one, as what I said in that album. Like when we take, I don't see, like when I be traveling and shit like that, I don't be seeing shit like how I just be seeing dumbass humans and just retards. So it's like that's why I be thinking to myself like, damn, this world is finished. This world is retarded. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I work for God, so I don't see no shit y'all be trying to put y'all be trying to like put out on the internet or put out on like these books or these shows or these I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just making shit worse for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? So whatever y'all have thinking it's the it's like it's a wrap for you guys. That's all I gotta say because there's no way you guys there's no coming back for you guys, and that's how it should be at this point because you just the way y'all the way y'all did God's children, the way y'all done to God's children and all hell no, hell the fuck no. Y'all do unto God's children. What the fuck? How the fuck would y'all treat God if God came down in the flesh and talk to you? Like, if y'all treat us like this, how the fuck would y'all treat God? You know what I'm saying? So this, hey, I guess the only thing I can do is help you make the bed you laid in because it's either you know you're in the bed and you done laid in it, or it's either you need help. You're still a child. You need your child spirit, so you need help. It's either those two. So either you know you're the bed you're making in and you're laying in it, or you still need help with certain things. And it'd be simple like that. But this shit good though. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And that's how shit's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Beyond that, yeah, we on to the next. On to the next, on to the next. Please, boom, boom, boom. Now somebody give me my money, please. Whoever made that song, I heard. My uncle used to play that song when I was a kid, so I heard it a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yay, yay, yay. And that's all I had to say. You know what I'm saying? Beyond that, all y'all have a safe day. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.